Well, hello there. It is Thursday. It is a gloomy, rainy day here. And I showed you the bird pictures, which are fabulous. We can sit right here and watch the birds right there. But I was wondering why my bird feeder was emptied within 4 days. It's because of squirrel. A squirrel sits on the water, the bird bath portion, and just helps himself. So I'm going to have to somehow move the bird bath away because my bird feeder is empty. Empty. This is the bird feeder, bird bath combo. And so he'll sit there and reach up to the bird bath. So I need to figure out how to swing that around so he can't do that anymore. This was left by the previous owner. So I don't know if that's possible, but I'm going to have to because this doesn't make me very happy. I don't know if you ever watch TikTok. I do for many reasons, but for whatever reason, I'm on the bean TikTok accounts. I'm seeing a lot of accounts that are eating dense bean salads, and I decided to try one and make one today, only using the things that I have in the refrigerator. I didn't have the fresh parsley, etc., but I did have cucumber, celery, Vidalia onion, carrots, tomatoes, and garbanzo beans. And then I chopped it up all really fine, and I used a dressing on top. And may I say, this is so delicious. All right, I have been trying to figure out what I want to do in my office. And I think I just figured it out with the help of ChatGPT. My office is a complete mess because I need to organize it. I've got this picture in my brain of what I want in here, and I'm going to make that happen. I don't want it to look like an office. I want it to be a place where I can sit on a couch and work. That I'm either sitting at the kitchen table or I'm sitting a lot on the couch in the living room or in the sunroom. So in here, I want it to feel a very relaxed. I want it to look very relaxed. And yes, I lost a nail. Rob said, why is that nail the one that you're always losing? I think it's because it's really thin from my nails being boogered up a while ago. And this time the polish cracked, and then I think the seal was broken and it was all done. I'm going to show you what the room looks like right now. It's a total mess. It's a mess, but let me flip you around so you can see. And then you'll get what I mean. This is the back wall where I want to put, if they still have it, I might go and get this piece that I saw at an antique dealer a while ago. And it had been there for a while. I should bring up pictures, but it's pretty wide this way. Whatever I put here has to be really, really big. So I want a piece of antique furniture here. I want a couch, an end table, or not an end table, but a coffee table and maybe 2 chairs. And then for the walls, and as far as the walls go, I am going to put wainscoting or beadboard up. It will come to right about here. I think this right here is 48 inches. So I'm going to get the panels that are 48 inches. So the board, the trim board's 8 inches, 48 inches up, which makes it 54 inches. Then I'll leave a spot and I'm going to put the top board right here so it's even with these grids. And that way when you come in here, you'll see this nice line going from here to here, and then wallpaper up at the top. And that will be all the way around the room. And I'll give you a picture of the beadboard look that I'm going for, but keep in mind, it's going to be taller. I'm trying to come up with ways that I'm not going to be wasting a lot of beadboard, because you can get them in 36 inches, 48 inches tall, or 8 feet tall. 36 inches is not going to work. 8 feet is not going to work either, because I'm going to have all of this waste left over. So if I do it 48 inches tall plus the 8 inches of trim on the bottom, that's 56. And then there are only, what did I say, 56, 8 inches in between the top of that to the mullen or the grid. So I can just add this little cap piece, and then it will look like, it's going to look good. It's going to look good. And I'm doing it budget friendly. I'm making sure that I don't have a lot of waste. I also shared the wallpaper that I'm going to be using. And it is a peel and stick wallpaper. I'm not a big fan of peel and stick because I think it's harder to work with, but I've seen it in the past, and then I had several people say that you can buy a spray to spray on the wall, and it helps the peel and stick move around, kind of like real wallpaper. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'll share the wallpaper next, and I'll share the spray that they were talking about also. And then I'll be your guinea pig. I'll be your guinea pig and let you know if that works. I'm also thinking about doing the inside of that closet in the leftover wallpaper, just to be able to reuse it. So I know that's kind of off the subject, but. So I got that problem figured out. I am going to order a blind for the bathroom. Have to do that. And I also need to order a curtain rod and curtains for the bathroom. So I'm going to do that. And then that kind of wraps up well, not quite. I have to use rub and buff on some stuff. But the bathroom then will be 99.9% finished. For some reason this morning, I went on a cleaning rampage and got rid of probably a quarter of my clothes. A quarter of that. I kept walking in here thinking, I can't take this. Because there's so many things that I don't wear. And at some point, I'm going to redo this closet, but I want to get my office up and running, because right now I can't sit in there comfortably. It's just not me. So I went through my closet, and I need to order more hangers and more clip hangers. Well, I only have to order the clip hangers, but not these. I have enough of these since I got rid of a lot of stuff. But if you're looking for a hanger that the clothes don't fall off of, these will be for you. When we redid our closet in our old house, I got rid of all those plastic hangers and bought these. These are velvet, and they're velvet lined, and they come in, I think, 5 different choices. I got the white with the silver. You can get these in gold, black, and cream color, I think. But like I said, they're velvet color, and they keep your clothes from falling off of the hangers, which I love. And then because I had the velvet hangers, I went with the velvet clip hangers too. And that's what I need the most, because I hang all of my skirts and things like that. But if you're looking for a good quality, budget-friendly hanger, these would be for you.